All right, boys and girls, we're going to learn about the letter C today. I want you to look at this letter C. Do you see curved lines or straight lines? That's right. The C is made up of curved lines only. So when we make it, it almost looks like a circle, but we do not close it up all the way. I want you to think about your name. Does your name have a C in it? Let's look at all of the friends' names. Do you see any friends that have a C in their name? When we get done with this video, I want you to go and get a book, and I want you to find the letter C and tell your mom what letter it is every time that you find one. All right, boys and girls, I want you to look at this row of letters. There are many different letters on this row. We have learned about each one of these letters. I want you to tell me, point if you see a C. Do you see a C in this part? Yes, that's great. All right, let's look. Do you see another C? Excellent job. Okay, boys and girls, it's that time to learn how to make the letter C and to learn our super fun poem that helps us remember how to write the C. All right, so the uppercase C, you start, well, let's talk about the lines, because sometimes we'll write with lined paper like this. So if you're writing with lined paper, these directions are going to help you. But you can just write on paper with no lines for right now, just until you get better at writing your letters. And as you get better, you'll be able to write them faster. You'll remember how they're made, and you will know how to put them on the lines at a later time. That's fine. All right, you're going to start near the top line. You curve around, make a half circle, nice and round. Start near the top line, curve around, make a half circle, nice and round. Start near the top, curve around, make a half circle, nice and round. That's how we're going to make the uppercase C. And remember, Miss Meadows has connected the handwriting poems on the side, on the left side. It says handwriting poems. So you can click that and you can read those poems with mom and dad, and they will help you remember how to make your handwriting. All right, now let's make the lowercase C. It looks just the same as the uppercase C, except for it's going to be half the size. It's going to be small. It's a little letter. You're going to start near the midline. And remember when we talked about this line before, the one that has the dashes or the dotted line, that's called the midline. So you're going to start near the midline, curve around, leave the circle open, but nice and round. Look what happened. Miss Meadows went below that line. That is not what we want to do. Miss Meadows wasn't looking. She was trying to say the poem and didn't pay attention. So we don't want to do that. So let's try again. The poem is, start near the midline, curve around. Leave the circle open, but nice and round. Look at that. That's beautiful. Don't want to go below the line. Right on that line. That's perfect. It's hard to do that if you're not looking. So when you're writing, you always need to make sure that your eyes are on your paper and your pencil. All right, you start near the midline, curve around, leave it open, but nice and round. This one's not quite perfect. I was a little bit above the line. So I'm going to want to write it several more times so that I can keep practicing and I can make perfect C's.